Ruben Cruz is a Puerto Rican retired professional wrestler, better known by his ring name Hercules Ayala. He has competed in Canadian and international wrestling promotions including the Eastern Canadian Grand Prix Wrestling, the Calgary-based Stampede Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling in Japan and World Wrestling Council in Puerto Rico. Professional wrestling career. Born in Puerto Rico, Ayala was a fan of professional wrestling and admired Hurricane Castillo. During the early 1970s, he traveled to the United States several months after his mother had left to live with her daughter and her grandchildren in Boston, Massachusetts. While living in Boston, Cruz met former National Wrestling Alliance wrestler Angelo Savoldi working out at a local gym. After undergoing training with Savoldi, he was able to compete for the then Worldwide Wrestling Federation for a brief time. In December 1976, Ayala and tag team partner Victor Jovica won the NWA North American Tag Team Championship from Higo Hamaguchi and Gordon Nelson. In 1977, Cruz met Bret Hart and the Dynamite Kid in Germany, and they introduced him to Stu Hart. Cruz worked in Canada for 8 years. In Hart's Stampede Wrestling, Cruz held the Stampede International Tag Team Championship with Jim Neidhart. In addition to Stampede, he wrestled for Lutte Internationale. In January 1987, he defeated David Schultz for the Canadian International Heavyweight Championship, but lost it to Abdullah the Butcher approximately 1 month later. After returning to Puerto Rico, he began working for the Capital Sports promotion. He feuded with Killer Tim Brooks, Kevin Sullivan, and Hercules Hernandez. In March 1985, he defeated Randy Savage to win the WWC North American Heavyweight Championship. Wrestled Ric Flair for the NWA title. In the summer of 1987, Ayala suggested WWC office to turn heel after years working as a babyface. He feuded with Carlos Colon over the WWC Universal Heavyweight title and hired Chicky Star as his manager. His feud with Carlos Colon reached its peak when Ayala attacked Nancy Coates, Carlos Colon's wife, in a WWC banquet award ceremony. On January 6, 1989, lost a loser leaves town match to Colon and disappeared from WWC. In 1992 worked as booker in Puerto Rico for the American Wrestling Federation where he reunited with manager Chicky Star and was the AWF champion, until he lost the championship to Hurricane Castillo Jr. Between 1995 and 1996 he made some appearances at the World Wrestling Council and feuded against Bronco L. In 2011, Hercules Ayala returned to the World Wrestling Council and dedicated the 2011 WWC anniversary card to him. Personal life. Cruz met his wife Susan while he was wrestling in Canada. They have 2 children together, and Cruz has a son from a previous relationship. After retiring from professional wrestling, Cruz settled in St. Albert, Canada and worked for a fencing company. In wrestling, manages Floyd Creachman, Chicky Star. Championships and accomplishments. America's Wrestling Federation AWF World Heavyweight Championship, AWF World Tag Team Championship, with Invader IV. Big Time Wrestling NWA World Tag Team Championship, with Ali Mustafa. Lutte International Canadian International Heavyweight Championship. Stampede Wrestling Stampede International Tag Team Championship, with Jim Neidhart. World Wrestling Council WWC Caribbean Heavyweight Championship, WWC North American Heavyweight Championship, WWC North American Tag Team Championship, with Victor Jovica. WWC Puerto Rico Heavyweight Championship, WWC World Junior Heavyweight Championship, WWC World Tag Team Championship, with King Tonga. WWC Universal Heavyweight Championship.